Round of evacuations were ordered just hours ago for people in parts of South Carolina as waters continue to rise in the wake of Florence.
Yes, since making landfall, hundreds of people have been rescued, medical attention given to people who needed it.
Several local emergency medical teams traveled to help out, but tonight they're back home. News Channel 5's Brandon Marshall spoke to one assistant chief about his experience answering calls for help.
Local emergency crews are back home after helping with Hurricane Florence relief efforts. For 7 days, they did whatever they could to get people to safety, and they lived up to Tennessee's nickname, the Volunteer State.
I think we did roughly 1,900 miles.
With each mile driven,
Several folks were very gracious, and they bought our meals.
moments of gratitude surrounded by devastation is what BJ Hudspeth with Cheatham County EMS will remember most.
They come at us with open arms.
The Region 5 strike team returned from Wilmington, North Carolina after helping with Hurricane Florence relief efforts for a week. During the height of the storm, the team encountered heavy flooding, strong winds, some power outages, and tornadoes.
Any way you could think that rain can fall, it was falling that way.
They also helped one emergency 911 dispatch center flooded with calls.
They're a busy service without the hurricane, so having the hurricane on top of their everyday stuff that still goes on, it was overwhelming.
Hudspeth says this was not his first rescue mission trip, and it probably won't be his last.
It's in my blood. My dad was in law enforcement when I was a kid growing up, 25 years, and I just can't think of anything else that I'd rather be doing.
He worked around the clock with little sleep and says being from the volunteer state, he would do it all over again. In Cheatham County, Brandon Marshall, News Channel 5.
Other Middle Tennessee swiftwater rescue teams are still in the Carolinas, and we're told they're expected to return early next week.